wondrous scripture on constant clarity and stillness, as spoken by the great High Lord Lao. Lord Lao spoke. The great Tao is without form. It brings forth and nurtures heaven and earth. The great Tao is without feelings. It regulates the course of the sun and moon. The great Tao is without name. It raises and nourishes the 10,000 beings. I do not know its name. Forced to name it, I call it Tao. Within the Tao, there is clarity and turbidity. Within the Tao, there is movement and stillness. Heaven is clarity, and earth is turbidity. Heaven is movement, and earth is stillness. The male is clarity, and the female is turbidity. The male is movement, and the female is stillness. Descending from the beginning, flowing toward the end, the 10,000 beings are born. Clarity is the source of turbidity. Movement is the root of stillness. If you can be constantly clear and still, heaven and earth completely return. The human spirit is fond of clarity, but the heart-mind disturbs it. The human heart-mind is fond of stillness, but desires meddle with it. If you can constantly banish desires, then the heart-mind will become still naturally. If you can constantly settle the heart-mind, then the spirit will become clear naturally. Abiding in suchness, the 6 desires do not arise. The 3 poisons are dispersed and destroyed. Whoever cannot accomplish this has not yet settled the heart-mind. Desires have not yet been banished. If you can abolish desires, internally gazing into the heart-mind, you see that in actuality there is no heart-mind. Externally gazing into form, you see that in actuality there is no form. Remotely gazing into things, you see that in actuality there are no things. When you awaken to these 3, only then do you gain a glimpse into emptiness. Using emptiness to observe emptiness, you see that emptiness is not empty. When even emptiness does not exist, you see that no thingness is indeed no thing. Without even the non-existence of no thingness, there is only clear and constant silence. When silence is no longer silence, how can desires come forth? When desires do not come forth, then this is perfect stillness. Perfect stillness resonates with things. Perfect constancy realizes innate nature. Constantly resonating, constantly still, there is constant clarity, constant stillness. When clarity and stillness are like this, you gradually enter the perfect Tao. When you enter the perfect Tao, this is called realizing the Tao. Although we call this realizing the Tao, in truth there is nothing to attain. Having the ability to transform all life, this is called realizing the Tao. As for one who can awaken to this, that one is able to transmit the sacred Tao. Lord Lao spoke. The superior adept does not compete. The inferior adept is fond of competing. The highest inner power is not inner power. The lowest inner power clings to inner power. All clinging and attachments have nothing to do with the Tao and inner power. People do not realize the perfect Tao because they have deviant heart minds. When the heart mind is deviant, then the spirit becomes startled. When the spirit is startled, there is attachment to the 10,000 beings. When there is attachment to the various beings, then coveting and searching are born. When coveting and searching are born, then there are troubles and vexations. Troubles, vexations, deviations, and illusions cause grief and suffering for body and heart-mind. Then you meet with turbidity and defilements, currents and waves, life and death, continually drowning in the ocean of suffering. You are perpetually lost to the perfect Tao. As for the Tao of perfect constancy, one who awakens to it will naturally realize it. Realizing and awakening to the Tao, you will have constancy in clarity and stillness.